It's Malachi Church versus State. Another one for tonight. It's funny. I had this Celeb B. Check him out. He seems like an alright guy. He commented on a video I did, so I guess he did something similar to what I said. And I was just thinking about either talking about the Alex Jones divorce thing or the AMTV, and then I'm looking and seeing this guy did it. So we're all thinking alike, so hopefully maybe the point can get across by dueling up on this situation, but not dueling up to beat up the AMTV guy, because I really like him. I think what happens, and I've seen this in business, because that's what I do, I consult, I tell you all, I highly suggest you do what's called due diligence, and you go to my website, cogshell.com, and you click in the area called I Am Entrepreneur, and you'll see a lot of different things that I do. So, and that's on the opposite side of religious topics, okay? This is only business, and then if you really want to know what I do in the music business, you can kind of go from there to find my other stuff. You can even read me in Forbes and all that. I know people hate it when I talk about myself, but I do this to clarify, right? Just in my last video, doctors have things on their walls so you know that they went to school, and when they open you up, they're going to probably do what they say they're going to do and not screw you up. Anyways, so AMTV, obviously, Christopher Green is very frustrated, and I get it. I just sent him an email, and I tried to reach out to a lot of these people, okay? I've tried to reach out to Alex Jones. I've tried to reach out, I know a lot of people, celebrities, but I just don't, there's certain people I know and there's certain people I don't know. I know people in the IT world. I know people in the medical world that make stuff, medical stuff. I know people in the hemp world that make these things. These are all things I've consulted on. Multi-million dollar companies. I've even consulted on billion-dollar companies. Stuff like this. Okay? That's what I do. But however, I don't know people in this little niche market, I guess, because I just haven't hung around them. So, my advice is, one, God's in control, always. So don't worry too much about it. Two, never react, respond. That means we all get upset. Things happen to us in life. We get frustrated. We see things turning, and we don't know how to, rewrite the ship, so to speak. So oftentimes, that's the point where you make huge mistakes, okay? I don't want to see you make any mistakes. So I sent you an email, and I even posted on your last your YouTube video, that I can do a few things for you if you'd like. I can try to help you out. I don't know if they'll be successful, because I have to really go to work for some of these people really hard to kind of sell you to people who aren't really interested in what you do. But if I can pitch them properly, which I'm very good at pitching, and in a way that most people would find very crazy, but I'm very good at pitching, because I don't really speak as much as you'd think. You watch my videos and think, oh, this guy probably yaps and yaps. I don't say hardly anything. So, anyways, I can pitch, try to create you an app if you want to. It's a monetized app. It's not owned by the Google ad. It's owned by the second largest ad agency firm in the world, besides Google, okay, because they're kind of number one. And I've already done a few for other people, and they're making very, 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 very good money. So that's an option for you. But you'd have to bring on a few other people. We can always talk about that. I'm here to help, I like to see things succeed. I haven't put any effort into my stuff, obviously, because I do other things. Like I said, I'm a consultant, I'm a musician. That's what I do. I don't do a lot of videos. So, could I do it? Yeah. Do I want to do it? No, because I have to focus on what makes money. Okay. And this business is a very difficult business, especially in the world. I'm going to go a little deeper than what I thought. In the world of YouTube, okay, in the beginning it wasn't monetized and didn't have all this and didn't have all that. Because I've been on YouTube since its conception. And then there grew a point where it became monetized. And a lot of people made a lot of money because they did not have to go after the ad revenue. Okay? Google was doing that. They were placing it in there for you. They were doing everything for you. So people kind of got lazy because they don't really realize that a long time ago, when you were doing business, I had this happen to me when I had a boiler company in the mid-90s, early 90s, mid-90s. Commercial boiler company, large company, about 8 guys. And one of the ways we became extremely successful is another company, which I hired the guys from, went out of business. And they were spending 20 to 50 to, I think they were spending about $50,000 a year in advertising alone. This was in the yellow pages. And some people don't know this, but at one point in time, you had to market your own companies. You really did. You just couldn't put out a video and get fans that easy. You couldn't get customers that easy. You had to really work at it. The customer acquisition rate was huge. I know now that they all talk about that stuff. They think they got it down to science. They ain't got shit down. Very few do. It's all just talk and what you hear on Shark Tank, but it's not 100% realistic. There are many different ways to do things. And because the fact that so many companies never had to go through that aspect of marketing, they became lazy. And when people like YouTube started shutting down, they don't know what to do because they don't have any aspects of diversification in their business. Selling a backpack is just one thing. You have to be hugely diversified. That's the only reason why Alex Jones is successful. It's because of all the other things that he sells besides the news. The news is just the drive to get people interested, but he makes his money off the other side of things. And also, too, unfortunately for him, he never really tried to build a team within his company to go out and find people to market and joint venture with and share in some aspects of advertising and media, stuff like that. And there are companies you could do that. You can do swap trades with companies that have huge marketing, in-house marketing managers and people that's what they do for a living. They're very good at it. So there's always more than one way to skin a cat. So I was talking to another company I was consulting with last week. I know I'm going off, and most people don't give a shit, but who cares? I'm showing you what I do. I'm actually helping you understand business. And a company does this. Very good company. They are the top... they're one of the top companies in this market, which is a coffee. It's not a coffee, but it's a coffee alternative. They call it. Okay, so the guy's number one in Amazon, and he's doing really, really well. But at the same time, he really well on Amazon. But at the same time, he's a smart guy, very smart guy. Very intelligent. Does these things too. You gotta check out his website. Maybe I'll put a link. And buy his products and support him. And but he understands that just being on Amazon is not the only way. I mean, at any time, Bezos, Amboy, can just all of a sudden say, I don't like you, and I'm not going to support you. Therefore, nobody's going to find you. And you're screwed. because you haven't diversified. I'm not saying they haven't diversified. He's diversified. I've got somebody on helping him now to even go further in what he's done. But he's smart enough to see the things that are happening down the road. Instead of waiting for them to happen and respond, he's being proactive and making sure that that doesn't happen. And that's the key to all this. And that's unfortunately the problem. A lot of these guys is they don't understand that operation of business, or maybe they do. And what they need to do is, it's like what people do with me. We consult. They talk to me, and I can talk to them on the same level. We can agree. I can help them open up new horizons, set them up meetings in different venues and different things. And that's just the way it is. So this is not my business consulting channel. I have one of those, but I will show you another one too. These guys here. Just a startup company. Haven't done really a lot yet, but a great product, And they have certain ways in which they do things that nobody else does. It's kind of aspects of, not quite a patent, but because you can't patent some of these things. But however, I just, within one meeting, have set them up to, they're projected to do about 200,000 this year. Very small in that market. It's like, probably within 3 months, depending on how fast they begin to do this, which I'm hoping that they get on it. My partner right now in that similar category is doing 50 to 100,000 a day. So I've taken something that they've had because they're willing to listen and not get caught up in me talking about myself. Quadruple 10 times, 20 times. And that's biblical too. That gets back to the biblical thing. Even though I know some of these guys we don't share the same theology, but that's okay. They're people. I'm here to help people. And even within the Bible, those who helped people like Jacob and Moses and Abraham, their riches grew by helping other men of God, right? So, anyways, that's just me. That's it. Let me tell you, Christopher Green, dude. You want to talk to me? I'll help you out. Am I free? Absolutely not. But am I willing to help you? Absolutely. We can always work out of something. I work out something with everybody. So, it's what I do, okay? Because it's the right thing to do, and God has blessed me, and therefore I want to continue that blessing to other people. Anyways, Malachi Church First State signing out. Hug your kids. Call your parents. Go see a neighbor. Now, another reason why I say go see your neighbor is something very interesting. And all of you should start doing this. I know my neighbors, even this little apartment that I'm in now. Okay? I know my neighbors. And the only way that you grow is you've got to connect with people. You have to get out there. You have to talk to people. And you have to get beyond the comfort zone of the people that you have around you. Even Jesus was not as popular when he was amongst his kin as he was when he left. Remember? When he left and then returned. And that's the way it always is. Always remember the introduction is far more powerful than you cold calling somebody. Okay? So, anyways, repent and be baptized is what I always say in closing, and that's always a good thing. Repent, go to God, He will guide you, He'll tell you what's right, what's wrong, and you'll be the better for it. We'll all be the better for it. The world sucks right now, but hey, it's all foretold. Read your word. It's right there. It's not a big deal. We'll make it through. We'll be strong. stand for Christ. Do whatever you need to. I know not all this is biblically drawn. So it's news. It's aspects of the Bible. I get it. I've been doing it for a long time. But anyways, enough yapping. I'm going to watch a movie. I have not decided which one, but I will let you know once I figure that out. I think I'm going to watch some. I think I'm going to watch some Grand Tour, the old Top Gear guys, because I just love their show. And even though it's a rerun, it's still funny as hell. Anyways, bye.